Hi, I'm John Stevenson, the Guaranteed Retirement Guy. So in this video, I'm going to show you the highest income producing annuities for your retirement. All right, so I'm going to share my screen and I wanted to show you the top annuities. And I'm going to start with the SPIA or DIA, and these just stand for Single Premium Immediate Annuity or the Deferred Annuity. And these are classic annuities. They've been around a long, long time. And I'm going to start with them. They don't provide the most income, but the next option with the income rider, the index annuity, that actually does provide more than these. But there's a reason for showing these because they might be the best solution for you depending on your circumstance. Okay. All right. So I'm going to make these numbers very, very simple, and you can just multiply this. I just put $100,000 in. So if it's 200,000, it'll be double the income, or if it's $1 million, it'll be 10 times the income. Okay. So it's very simple. I'm doing a joint life. Okay, joint lives usually will pay out a little bit less than a single life because the insurance company is on the hook for 2 lives instead of just 1. And especially if one of those spouses is a female, that will tend to cause it to be a little bit less because females live longer. All right. So I also clicked cash refund because if you don't use your initial premium up, let's say you start taking income and you die next year, then that money will be refunded back to your estate or to your beneficiaries. Okay. All right. So let's look at the $100,000. I'm basing this off of a male who is 60 and a wife who is 60. And I'm going to say they're going to take income next month. Okay. Immediate. So this is a pure SPIA contract. So we'll look at this and we'll say, all right, well, what are the top options? Well, we can see a theme right now for immediate. Now, again, this is not the highest paying. We're going to get to that. Its monthly income is $522. Okay. And again, we're basing this off an IRA. So if it's a traditional IRA, then it's 100% taxable, just ordinary income. Okay. This is followed by Integrity, Massachusetts Mutual Life Insurance Company, Global Atlantic, Minnesota, and so on. Okay. So now, if you're thinking, well, I don't need it right now, I want to wait a few years. Let's say you want to wait 5 years. Okay. We'll say 2029. Okay. Nothing else is different. We're just deferring it for 5 years. Now remember, with a SPIA or a DIA contract, they're irrevocable decisions. Once you put the money in, you cannot change those dates, which again is why the indexed annuity with the income rider is usually a better option if you want flexibility. All right, so if we look at that, it's giving us $675.53 every single month for the rest of our lives. Okay, and that's based off of you and your spouse. Okay, so if you live 20 years and your spouse lives 40 years, it's going to continue to pay out to your spouse. Okay, so a little bit fewer options, but you can see the top 3 options is Global, Massachusetts, and Symetra. Okay, and again, we're basing this off of Vermont. It varies state by state. There is different carriers for each state. A lot of these, though, operate in the same state, so the numbers will be very, very similar, if not the same. All right, so I'm going to go back to this and say, well, what if I want a single life? Okay, I'm not married. I want a single life and I want to start income in 5 years. So it goes up a little bit, 766. You notice Mass Mutual is actually the highest for a single payout. Okay. Followed by Global Atlantic and Mutual of Omaha. So there you go. There's the top payouts for a single. All right. So I'm going to go back here and say, all right, well, what if, and just go back to joint. Well, let's say I want life, but I want 30 years certain as well. Okay, so basically what this is saying is I want a joint life payout, but if both of us died before the end of 30 years, we still want the income to pay out to our beneficiaries. Okay, so if you do that, great. We'll just, again, income start date in 5 years. Let's see how that changes things. So not a huge difference. That you'll notice that the joint payout for life without the certain period of 30 years was in the 600 range, a little bit higher than 626. But yeah, it's not a bad option if you're looking for a joint guaranteed for the rest of your life and your spouse's life. And if you both die before the end of the 30 years, it will continue to pay out until the end of the 30-year period certain. Okay, so definitely good options for that. All right, now I was going to tell you, where can you get the highest income? Well, it's not these ones. Okay, so where is it? Well, it's in the indexed annuity with the income rider attached. Okay, so we're going to go right over here. I'm going to show that to you. Okay. And I want to make sure there's no income reduction. Okay. They do have some variations of ones that'll give you a little bit more, but then reduce it later on. In fact, they'll reduce it drastically. Okay. So let's go here and we'll put the parameters. Let's just go right back to where we started. We're going to say immediate income. Okay. And we're just going to change this to monthly. because we want to compare apples to apples so we can see exactly what it looks like. So, all right, same parameters. I'm 60, my wife is 60. We're going to take immediate income next month. And again, this is with an income rider. It's not a SPIA. It's an income rider, okay? Based off of $100,000, $515 per month. So not a huge difference on the immediate, okay? The nice thing though, and this is with Gillico, as you can see, but the nice thing for this is if for some reason in a couple of years, we want to cancel the contract, we can cancel it and we can get our money back, whatever's left in there. So let's say it's had decent growth over the few years with the index and we've been taking income for 4 years. Then we can take like 90 grand out. That's pretty good. Okay. Gives you that flexibility. So nice. Now let's go back and say, all right, well, we want to take joint income in 5 years. What does that look like monthly? Quite a bit difference. Now we're in the $800 per month range. You see that? And that's with a A+ rated company nationwide, followed by Corebridge and then National Life Group. Okay. If you want the oldest company out of this list, National Life Group's 175 years old. Okay. But if you want still A+ rated, Nationwide, they've been around since the 80s. So they're not as old for sure, but they're highly rated. So they give the highest income, $833 per month for the rest of your life and your spouse's life. Okay. And you notice here, you can't put a period certain in this. Okay. That's the downside in here. So if you wanted to have, hey, I wanted this guarantee for 30 years, it's not going to guarantee for 30 years. It'll guarantee for the rest of your life and your wife's life. So if you guys live 40 years, it'll pay that. Okay. But what happens is if you guys both die, let's say you guys both die while taking income after like 5 years of taking income, then whatever the account balance is, let's say it's 76,990. Okay. That's what will go to your estate or your beneficiaries. Okay. The income will not continue. Okay, so it's only for you and your spouse. So this is a great, and it is the best option when you're looking for highest income in retirement. It's absolutely the best option. And this is why I sell more of these types of annuities than any other annuity, because when people reach out to me, that's what they want. They want the highest guaranteed income for life in their retirement. And if that's what you want, it's with a fixed index annuity with the income rider. If you want different variations, you want to be able to have income go to other people other than your spouse, and that's when you start looking at the SPIA, the DIA contracts with the period certains. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to show that to you because there's just a lot you can do here. I mean, if you look at the $833 per month, then you could just multiply that by even 5. Let's say you put 500 grand in there. Okay. 500 grand, joint income. It changes to $41.65 per month. See, big difference there. And so that's typically what people do is they'll roll their 401k accounts, or they'll use cash or their IRAs or their Roths, whatever it is. And you can take that money, purchase an annuity with it. And now you've got guaranteed income with that same money. So instead of depleting your assets, instead of trying to hope that your account will make a certain amount over the years, and then you have a certain withdrawal rate, and you're hoping that you can kind of juggle those two and you won't run out of money. Why not, instead of doing that, just purchase an annuity that gives you much higher guaranteed income, and it's guaranteed, and you don't have to worry about sequence of returns loss. Okay, you don't have to worry about having a certain rate of return to have that income level. Okay, you don't have to worry about the downturns where you have to basically stop income or seriously lower it to a level that's unhealthy. Okay, so what I would recommend, if you're looking for the highest income annuity, book a call with me. Okay, there is a link below this video, goes directly to my calendar, and we'll talk about all of your annuity questions. Okay, I won't try to sell you anything, but I will show you everything that's available. And if you don't want to meet, that's fine too. You can always go to my website, johnstevenson.com, and I have annuity calculators on there. And again, if you're looking for the highest income, choose the income rider, because that one will show you the highest income for life. Okay. So, and then if you want to book a call, there's a link on my website as well. So anyways, I would love to help you purchase an annuity. If that's what you're looking for, and if you're looking for guarantees and you're looking for the highest guarantees, and if you're looking for someone who cares about you and also someone who is a fiduciary, someone who's going to be in your corner, who's looking out for your best interests, then I hope you feel comfortable booking a call with me. Okay. So I appreciate you watching the video. I hope that you have found some value. Hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, I hope you hope you subscribe to my channel. And I hope that if you have comments, I hope you'll ask them down below, because I'll answer them. Okay. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.